Hello. In this session, we're going to cut our top collar, and I'm going to show you how to press and stretch the top collar as well. So for this one, you will need your top fabric, fold it in half on a straight of grain. So it's very, very important that it's on straight of grain at the center back. So straight of grain, I'm going center back here. You will need to have your pattern, your master pattern, already adapted after when we tried and checked with your money code. So any adaptation you need to be doing, that's need to be done. You will need to apply on top of your top fabric and matching your curved center back to the folded fabric. And that would be your straight here, that will be your center back. So if I come closer so you can see how I applied there, so and it's absolutely fine like that. So those little points matching there, and then that's curved, and we've got extra fabric here. Okay, so that's very important you do that. You add seam allowance, which is 2.5 everywhere for it to be easy. You don't need to mark your break line or any other information on that top collar. So I'm just going to remove my pattern so you can see. There we go. And now I'm going to do as well, it's just going to mark that so I know that's the wrong side. So if you see my markings, see that's it tells me that's the wrong side. So I'm not going to iron by accident on the inside of the fabric. Okay, so that's very, very important. Also another thing is very important is I'm going to try to mark my center back, which just helps me later to match it with actual collar itself. So now for ironing, for pressing your collar, is you will need your the bowl with the water and your wet cloth as well. So because we're going to really put lots of water and around the collar. Now, if you look as well, so we need to identify where it's the collar itself. So remember how we talked about understanding of the collar. So here, just a reminder, so we've got top and where we have a neckline, that shape. So exactly the same we have here. So this one is my neck and this one is the top of the collar. And if you need it, you can write it down, little t, where the top of the collar. So it will help you to know where to stretch as well. So now, the first thing you need to do is, if you've got the iron with the steam, that's great, absolutely fantastic. Also, you will still have to wet your collar on the edges here. So just really like make it damp. So we're doing that all on the wrong side of your collar. So it's very, very important. You need to know that. So that's, and then you just keep doing that. So you probably can't actually cover that with the cloth because it will be difficult to see what you're doing. But if you wet your edges, yeah, so that's the top. So I'm going to wet, and now I'm going to use iron. So move that out of the way. Going to move, and what I'm doing, so if you see carefully, that's my top, and that part, and using steam as well, I'm going to stretch it as much as I can. So see how much I stretch. Yeah. So if you look, I really stretch it like that. I hold my iron and I stretch it and use the steam at the same time, and I stretch it. Okay. So that's side became, these already start to give that extra fabric here. So you need to stretch as much as possible. So just like curving my color. Okay. So what I'm trying to do just to create that curviness. like that area. And because it's not on bias, so it's obviously doesn't have a stretchiness as you will have in your color canvas and your undercolor. So you also need to make sure when it's stretchy enough, you need to dry your fabric, because if you don't dry, it will come back. So the fabric have a memory and it will come back into the original state. So you need to really try to dry at the same time. Okay, just see. So can you see straight away? I have like extra fabric here. Yeah, so you just work, take your time and work and stretch it as much as you can. So you've done one side, so okay, I'm going to continue working on that, and then you need to reverse it, and that's your neck line, yeah, where you're going to apply your collar to that. The same way you stretching, that will be stretched quite quickly, and I'm just going to actually wet the edges as well. So dump the edges, just helps. And then we're going to stretch that. So that's around the neck, it will stretch is actually quicker because some parts is already unbiased. So you don't need to work too much on that. So can you see I curved it that way? That's perfect. So that's, so I'm going to do one more time and make sure I dry it as well. Okay, leave it to cool it down. So that's cool, that's perfect. See, that's enough. You don't want to go more than that, otherwise it will be unbalanced. So I'm going to still stretch that area more and spend more time, you know, to do that. There we go. So yeah, it's getting better. But yeah, take your time and do that, and stretch that. So when I finish, I'm going to show you the final result. See you later. Bye.